Just out the door this morning and I noticed Carrie's beat me to work already. So she's anxious to get going for the day. Just, oh, this feels like spring air this morning. We finally got some warmth. The birds are up and flying. I mean, the pond's not iced over. I can hear work on the grain farm and the cattle farm, so everybody's busy this morning. So it feels like it's going to be a good day. The forecast is for 18, so the yard will be electric today. So we could head out right away, but I think we're going to mix and cut some patties before we head out because we're going to be a bit short. And we'll see where this day leads. First thing in the morning, what else do I want? Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show you this again. This is just spectacular. I'm looking at the trees right now and I see they're very close to, coming out in bloom. So I don't think we have much opportunity to witness a spectacle anymore. But this is just one of my favorite things this spring. I'm going to show you this every time I get the chance because it just makes me so excited. Pure and utter hunger. Organized chaos. They're foraging on the Ultra Bee I have in here. Obviously there's no trees out right now. Otherwise they wouldn't be so hot and horny. Whew. Holy shit, I took in about 10 bees into my mouth there. Got stung in the tongue. Ay, just as that wave, there's a wave of bees in front of the barrel here. And the wave just kind of punched my face. And must have been 10 bees I spit out of my mouth. Never been stung in the tongue before. That was quite the feeling. That is a bag of supplement in that barrel. They'll be done that today. So hopefully these trees hurry the hell up and come out in bloom. This nice weather we have now. Maybe they can be a little bit optimistic and spring into bloom so we get a little bit of natural nectar and some pollen coming into these colonies because we are just about out of groceries. I'm not going to be putting out any more supplement out like this for the bees. We're putting some into the colonies right now, but this is it for dry feed. As soon as those trees come out, these bees are going to absolutely ignore this barrel. This is how hungry they are. This is how desperate they are right now for any type of protein. Because this is a really good sign of the activity within the hives right now for the development of their nest. There is a demand for protein right now. These bees are taking those eggs that the queen has just laid, and they're taking those eggs and they're moving them on into their larval stage. So there's optimism obviously in the nest right now as they try to develop these eggs into larvae, into mature brood. They need a shit ton of protein to do that, and this is their only source right now other than what's inside the colonies within reserves and within themselves. So they are scavenging the countryside for any type of protein and using it all up. So these trees are becoming fuzzy up on top. They are looking like they are close. So I am hoping that the goodwill of Mother Nature brings us the bounty of that natural pollen right now, because we can use it anytime. These colonies aren't looking too bad. It's nice and warm, they really stretch out, so the cluster expands a bit. That's really going to help. If this nice weather continues, this is really going to help this nest expand where it needs to be. So 3 weeks from now, we're going to see response from this. These little guys are actively on. We put these pails out 2 days ago, and they are on the pails quite nicely. Not all of them. Well, there's a few on there. But they're taking the syrup down, so they're using everything we're giving to them. Those guys are. So that's good to see. It's good to see they're actually using the effort we're putting into them. So the yard has gone from, you know, this busy flight to more flying up and out. And we're seeing little glimpses of pollen coming into the colonies. And it's not regular enough to be able to take a video of showing the pollen, but it's just little bits, choop, 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 coming in. Great big balls of this white tan looking stuff, and then some smaller yellow stuff. So that's quite encouraging. And instantly the feeders have quietened right down. Still busy, but not like this morning. So that's telling me that there's something going on up there. So this could be the start of the pollen flow. This yard needs time. Going through, and they look really good. They're really busy. They're working. Some of these smaller nests, the bigger ones are like, they're in the clear. They got brood in all stages, and they're going on to their second round of brood already. The smaller ones have been staggered. They've been like the brood nest. They had it started, had it going, and then it stopped, and now they're trying to get it going again. And it's just, you know, the bee numbers have dwindled back a little bit, so they just need a little bit of time, if not a little bit of assistance, just to boost them up a bit. But we're going to come back, because these guys are basically at the end of the round. By the time we get back to these guys should have a stomach full of pollen, and we should be able to see exactly the capability of that queen and whether or not these nests are viable and worth putting time into. This yard is just fantastic. They're busy. There's nothing wrong with these bees. It's just we need to give them some time. Pretty rough spring so far. So the best medicine for a struggling apiary is sunshine and food. And looks like that's what we got.